Shalom, shalom, Israel. First of all, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, and I do so by Hashem Yahushua. Today I'll be coming back with a quick video on obedience is better than sacrifice. Because in all honesty and truth, the Lord would rather you be obedient to Him and keep His commandments rather than just go off willingly and just keep sacrificing. But let me get these scriptures real quick. Book of Hosea, chapter 6, verse 6. For I desire mercy and not sacrifice, and the knowledge of God more than burnt offerings. So the Most High desires mercy and not sacrifice. Like, of course, the Most High likes sacrifice, but like, the Most High would rather that we be merciful one to another, and we have more knowledge of God, more than we just do burnt offerings. But let me hit the next place. 1 Samuel 15, verse 22. So earlier, basically, Saul was told to go out and kill the Amalekites, like all of the Amalekites and all of what they had, like all their possession. But like he just left the king alive. Like he killed everybody, but he left the king alive, and he left only the good animals alive. And I believe he left some spoil, like some gold. Yeah, we start at verse 18. And the Lord sent thee on a journey and said, Go and utterly destroy the sinners, the Amalekites, and fight against them until they be consumed. So basically, the Most High sent Saul to go and utterly destroy Most High sent Saul to go and utterly destroy the Amalekites. But reading on verse 19, wherefore then didst thou not obey the voice of the Lord, but didst fly on the spoil, and didst evil in the sight of the Lord. So Saul didn't obey the Most High, and he went for the spoil, or like the treasures. Verse 20, and Saul said to Samuel, Ye have obeyed the voice of the Lord, and have gone the way which the Lord sent me, and have brought Agag the king of Amalek, and have utterly destroyed the Amalekites. Now, this is not what the Lord wanted. The Lord said for all Amalek to be destroyed, and he just had to save the king. But verse 21, but the people took of the spoil, sheep and oxen, the chief of the things which would have been utterly destroyed, to sacrifice unto the Lord thy God in Gilgal. Basically, people just took treasure, sheep, oxen, and like things that should have been destroyed. But in verse 18 it says, Go and utterly destroy the sinners of Amalek, and fight against them until they be consumed. But reading on verse 22, and Samuel said, At the Lord, Salakia, this is why I came here. 18 through 21 was basically just the context, but 22. And Samuel said, Hath the Lord as great delight. Salakia. And Samuel said, Hath the Lord as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Lord? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams. So basically, obeying is better than sacrifice. Reading on verse 23, for rebellion is as witchcraft. So if you don't obey the Most High, basically you commit witchcraft. Stubbornness, like you're just being stubborn and you're not willing to listen, is as iniquity and idolatry. So basically, if you're stubborn, that's basically putting yourself first, making yourself God and not the Most High, which in turn is idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, he hath also rejected thee. So basically, obedience is better than sacrifice. But I hope somebody got edified and like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh. And I do so by Hashem Yahushua. Shalom.